my friend, that is 3 Wheel of Fortunes. That's a big deal. Take that in, soak it in, take it in. That is things happening for you, meant to be. It's you're lucky, baby. You're lucky. You got luck on your side. 9 of Cups. You got luck on your side, I'm telling you. This justice is a sweet, sweet justice. Hi, collective. Hello. Let's get into the messages. What message do I have for you from Spirit, Source, Universe, God, the Creator? What message does my collective need to hear right here and now? Here and now came up. I promise to love her all I need. Here and now. All right, if you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda Marissa. I am doing a collective message. Whenever this comes across you, the message is for you, darling. It didn't find you by accident. Okay, let's find out what we need to find out. It looks like there's some justice happening, some equalness, equality. If you're in a legal situation, if you are waiting to hear if you're going to get a payout, if you're waiting to hear if the case is going to turn in your favor, there's something here about a contract working out for you. So looking very promising, collective, having to deal with that. Or if you're in a divorce or something like that, it's like you win. Truth and justice are in your favor. So again, use your discernment as collective. It's not a private reading. You can get a private reading at amandamarissa.com. I feel like there's somebody, collective, who I don't know if you've been spying on somebody or somebody's been spying on you, but there definitely is a spy either way energetically showing up here. They're just somebody's very curious about how you're handling things, what you're doing. We'll have to get more on this Page of Swords here. I also think you're hearing some information regarding this case or this opportunity, and it's like you're hearing news before you're supposed to about something. Maybe you're given information about the party you're going against or something, and it's like, oh wow, they have no chance now. You know, something like that. Again, I said there was a lot of justice in your favor, things happening for you, and that's showing up again and being clarified with this Wheel of Fortune here. And it's like, yeah, things are going to turn out in your favor for sure. So if you were wondering that and been thinking about it, definitely is something that is looking like it's going to work out for you energetically. Also, we have Death here in reverse, that scorpionic energy, and something is over. It's finally over and ended, and you don't have to return back to this. It could be whoever is watching you, maybe they want to have another opportunity with you, but I feel like you're just over it. Whatever this was, it was a lot, and you're just so thankful that it's done. Like, you're like, I do not want to ever, ever, ever be placed in that kind of position again. Like, it was just, whatever this was, very draining and a lot. I feel like you waited a long time for this justice. What else do we need to know? 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You don't have to prove why you put up these boundaries any longer. No longer having to hide. There's something about this case or situation where you were afraid to share information. I don't know, like something like you had to hide. You couldn't fully be you for some reason. There was some kind of information that you weren't allowed to share or you felt like would be used against you. That's it. And so in this collective, it's like you're free from that. You don't have to worry about that anymore. You're able to be in peace and still have very clear boundaries, but you don't have to worry about people bringing up stuff that they could use against you, essentially, is what I'm feeling. Let's get this deck. Clarify this justice. What do we need to know about the justice cards? Yeah, this is over. It's moving away from you and you're moving away from it. With Justice, clarifying that Libra energy, we have the Six of Swords and we have the Knight of Swords. And this is you moving, like you get the news and now you're able to move on from this now that the justice has been served. Things are over. Things have worked out for you. You got what you deserved and desired. And it was rightfully yours to begin with. I'm just saying. Of Swords, we have the Fool and the Moon. Remember I said earlier, I feel like there's some news you're going to hear. Well, I didn't say that by accident. I definitely feel like there's some information and you're going to be like, what a foolish person did. I don't know. There's something you're going to hear. And it's almost like whatever this news is, it really helps you win this case. Or it just makes you realize, yeah, like they're such a liar. I don't know. Something like that. We have the Eight of Swords underneath the Wheel of Fortune. I think it's time to free yourself from any guilt of this situation. You know, you definitely had a part to play as well, but it's time to let that go and stop like holding yourself hostage, because nobody else is, just you, and deserving of this win. And I think that there may have been times where you need to give yourself a break. Death card in reverse. What is the Scorpionic energy in reverse? Seven of Cups. There's no more option. A winner must be granted. Also, you know that there is no option of returning back to this situation ever again, whatever this was for you. If this was family, friends, lover, divorce, you know, whatever the situation may be, a job, you know that you will not ever be considered an option. Not only that, you are taking yourself out of being even chosen. Like, you will never return to that. Like, you are just so different now. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. It came out in reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is interesting because it came out earlier and it came out in reverse. And I feel like clarifying the Seven of Wands, like I said, you're not having to protect yourself. You can be vulnerable because you have the right people around you. I do feel like there's a lot of people involved in this case, or there was a lot of gossip about the case, or something here about a lot of communication. And it could be because there's just more people, or because fewer people were gossiping. I don't know. But I definitely pick up this gossipy team upper kind of energy, like one family against another, or, you know, it's something like that. I think you're done repeating cycles and patterns. We kind of talked about that earlier with that Eight of Swords. What else do we need to know for the collective? Separation, time apart with your partner is on the horizon. Stay optimistic about your love. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Anything else I need to say to the collective? Anything else? It's the Wheel of Fortune again. That's, my friend, that is 3 Wheel of Fortunes. That's a big deal. Take that in, soak it in, take it in. That is things happening for you, meant to be. It's, you're lucky, baby. You're lucky. You got luck on your side. 9 of Cups. You got luck on your side, I'm telling you. This justice is a sweet, sweet justice. Wheel is also the 10th card, and like that, 10s are all about completions, beginnings, endings. And you have 3 10s. 10, 10, 10. 4 wands. 10 of wands in reverse. So this new opportunity coming on the horizon for you, this justice that's being served, is really going to have this kind of impactful presence on your future, impactful frequency, energy that you'll be in because of that. And also it's going to help provide for you to feel more stable, to have an opportunity to build a home, a foundation. For some of you, this is a divorce that you are going through and it's finalized. For others of you, you could be looking at getting engaged and married. If you didn't see the other collective reading, it was about love, and oh my God, it was the one. So I'm just saying marriage, the 1111 card is definitely about marriage. But it's also about celebration, setting a foundation, creating a home, creating something of substance and stability, right? And it's something with passion, career, drive, relationships, something you're aligned with, right? Then we have the 10 of Wands, more Aries, Leo, Sag in reverse, and it's putting down that burden. The signed readings, I talked about this waiting to exhale moment, and that's what this is. It's being able to finally exhale. You deserve this. After a long time of waiting, contemplating, thinking, I think you removed yourself from people's situations while going through all this, because it was a big deal, and you're just tired of fighting. All right, let's get an energy oracle card. Whoever this was, they did damage. The card is focus. It's time to focus, collective. My child, when you draw the symbol, it is a wonderful sign that with focus, you will achieve what you want. If I give you an arrow and a bow to use, how will you shoot and hit your mark? This is a reminder that you must let go of all distractions and have the courage to give it your all. Your arrow will be drawn to whatever you focus on, so keep your eye on the target. However, remember that you can't control every outcome. Just as the wind can influence the path of your arrow, there are many factors determining the course of your plans. To achieve anything, you must focus, take aim, and let go. Wow, that card was so deep. Oh my gosh. I'm going to read it again. If I give you an arrow and a bow to use, how will you shoot and hit your mark? This is a reminder that you must let go of all distractions and have the courage to give it your all. Your arrow will be drawn to whatever you focus on, so keep your eye on the target. However, remember that you can't control everything. Just as the wind can influence the path of your arrow, there are many factors determining the course of your plans. To achieve anything, you must focus, take aim, and let go. Wowzers. I love it. All right, let's get an energy healing card. This is Sandra Taylor. And then I'm done for today. I've done my duty. Card number 8, indecision. Came out in reverse, collective. So I'm going to read the reverse. Congratulations. This card reversed indicates a newfound freedom in an indecision. You have either recently made or are about to just make an important decision. This is an important time, so bringing clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been standing in is now gone. And now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Open up to the potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. Your affirmation is, I release fear. I move forward with courage and trust. I have the power to direct my own destiny now and always. Oh my gosh, collective, I love it. I love it. What is that from? I love it. Okay, collective. Wow. Anyways, if you want to be part of the giveaway, don't forget to do all the things. Hype me up, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and like, and tell me where you're from, peeps. I want to know. YouTube is global. Love, light, sprinkles. Bye-bye.